Hello, welcome back to the koblizzy YouTube channel. My name is Kobe, and I am so excited to be back for another vlog style video. Today I'm going to be going through my updated CD and vinyl collection. I made an episode of my podcast, Koblizzy, at some point like last year or sometime about my CD collection, but stuff's changed since then. I got a new case, I got some vinyls, which I did not collect previously, so I'm just going to be going through my collection. I have about like 110, 115 CDs, and I have like a little under 10 vinyls. I'm new to these. I'm going to start with these ones that my mom got at a yard sale in our area. Most of them are country vinyls. The first one is Country, Charlie Pride. I've never listened to any of these because I don't have a vinyl player. I'm working on that. I have plenty of CD players, no vinyl player. This is my favorite album of all time. One of them, like definitely top 5. Ray Charles, modern songs, country and western music. This is Dolly's greatest hits. This is ABBA, The Magic of ABBA. Seems like a compilation. This is a Hello Walls, Willie Nelson album. Johnny Cash, Lena Horne. These are dusty. Eddie Rogers. I've never listened to any of those before. My mom bought those at the yard sale. Honestly, there's about 2 of them that I probably really want to listen to. But then my friend Renee bought me these vinyls for Christmas. I would definitely listen to these. It's the Homecoming vinyl. I love you, Beyonce. I'm so excited for your country record. I'm going to talk about Beyonce a little bit in this video. Obviously, I talk about her in everything I ever do ever, because she is the queen of all. And then Renee also got me this Troye Sivan, Something to Give Each Other vinyl. And I'm super grateful for these. I don't have any way to play them, but I'm going to be getting a record player soon. I just want to get a good one. I'm not an audiophile, but I'm big on sound quality, which is why I collect CDs. I used to have this big lockbox case for my CD collection, and now I just have this little soft like body case. So yeah, I'm gonna go through my CDs and just talk about it. They're kind of organized. There's like a method to the madness, but it's not clear. So there's already something. Oh, nothing's missing. Okay, starting on the first page. Let me scoot closer. Okay, starting on the first page is Ariana Grande. So I'm missing Sweetener, which is why there's a blank spot here, because I'm gonna get Sweetener very, very soon. How do I show you guys this? I'm like, I want to be in it too. So, this is yours truly, my everything, Dangerous Woman. Sweetener's missing, but I'm gonna get it soon. And, this is, what is this? Why is it pink? A Sweetener? Oh, Thank You Next. Why is it pink? Anyway, there's no title on it. Thank You Next, and then here's Positions. Positions is a clean version. I don't listen to the CD because it's clean. Anyway, so Ariana Grande is about to have a new album, so I'm gonna have to move Jennifer Hudson right here somewhere else. This is Jennifer Hudson's. Does she have any more albums? I think she only has the one. Or maybe she doesn't. This album's called Jennifer Hudson. Maybe she has more music. I don't know about it. And then I have a Destiny's Child album, their very last one, Destiny Fulfilled. I have to get the rest of Destiny's Child. But I have all of Beyonce until she puts out this country music, and then I need to get that. But I have all of Beyonce until she puts out this country music. But I'll get it when the time comes, of course. This is Dangerously in Love, Beyonce's debut. This is B-Day. I'm like, should I be doing ASMR? Maybe I should make an ASMR CD collection video. Like, I feel like I really like ASMR. I don't know if I'd be good at it, but I'm just saying, it'd be funny. This one guy I watched went through his vinyl collection and was doing all this stuff. Anyway, B-Day, I Am Sasha Fierce, 4, I think this is my favorite. And then Beyonce self-titled album takes up a whole page, including all the movies and stuff. And then Lemonade, the album, Lemonade, the movie. Everything is Love, Beyonce and Jay-Z's right there. This is Renaissance, and then of course next we will have her country record. On this page, we have Control. Also, by the way, Beyonce sent flowers to Renee Rapp. Because Renee Rapp sang Daddy Lessons. I mean, she talks about how she loves Beyonce all the time, but recently she sang Daddy Lessons at her show in Paris, and then Beyonce sent her flowers. I'm like, yeah, those are my girls. I'm like, Beyonce's the queen, and Renee Rapp is literally like one of my favorite new artists ever, so it's so cool to see her get recognition from Beyonce. I made a couple of other notes of what I wanted to talk about. Beyonce country songs, Renee Rapp getting flowers from Beyonce are the first 2 notes. and a couple other things. I'll get to it. So this is Control by SZA. This is SOS by SZA. This is Anti by Rihanna. This is I Put a Spell on You by Nina Simone. I don't know why I was acting like I forgot. This is one of my favorite albums ever. It's so good. This is Fearless Taylor's version, except I have 2 copies and it's a double disc, so it takes up a whole page. And now we're getting into Taylor Swift. I think I have everything. I have another copy of Fearless, and then I have Speak Now. I'm talking about everything as far as Taylor's version. Red Taylor's version, 1989 Taylor's version. I don't have Reputation because there's no Taylor's version yet, but I do have Lover. And then I have Folklore, but it's in the car. And Evermore, the car CD player. Evermore, it's right here. This is Midnights. I have 2 copies of Midnights, one with Hits Different, one without. And the Torture Poets album, I haven't pre-ordered it. I guess I'll just buy it like in store or something. And then of course I get Reputation and the Taylor Swift debut as they are released, the re-records. Taylor's version, this is Adele, 21, 25, and 30, 2 copies. I have another copy of 30 that I've never opened before. But yeah, I don't have 19, but these 2 are my favorite, and then I have 30 as well. Bunch of 30s. I had 130 because I had a copy in Boston, then I had a copy in Atlanta, and then I don't know why there's a 3rd one. This is Lady Gaga, the Fame Monster, 2 copies. I think both of them are clean. I'm like, ugh, I don't know where I bought these. I wish I remember. So I could have returned them before it was too late. This is Born This Way, double disc, part 1 and 2. This is Art Pop. We're in Lady Gaga, if you can't tell. This is Art Pop. This is Jolene. This is Joanne right here. I like Joanne. I'm a Joanne apologist. I don't have Chromatica. This is Mariah Carey Music Box and Mariah Carey Emotions. Those are the 2 Mariah Carey CDs that I have. This one's thrifted. I don't know if this one is. I don't remember. I have Troye Sivan, Something to Give Each Other is right here. So I have this CD and the vinyl. Thanks, Renee. And then this is Troye Sivan, In a Dream. Over here is Harry Styles. This is Harry Styles by Harry Styles. This is Fine Line by Harry Styles. This is Harry's House by Harry Styles. And this is Snow Angel by Renee Rapp. Speaking of Renee Rapp, getting flowers from Beyonce. Oh my god, my fave, you guys. I've had like a Miley Cyrus renaissance. I don't know how many times I've talked about that freaking Hannah Montana book from the 3rd grade on my podcast, and how much time how much I like Hannah Montana, how much time I spent watching Hannah Montana, how much time I spent listening to Miley Cyrus. I love Miley Cyrus. She's literally been a part of the media that I've consumed from such an early age, and it's so cool that she's still here and still so interested in producing art, despite a lot of child stars get burnt out, is what I'm getting at, and she's still here. Speaking of child stars and taking risks, Bangers. I know it's a controversial record because, I mean, the twerking, I don't really care about the twerking. First of all, she wasn't really twerking, by the way. She literally was just kind of shimmying side to side, but people were up in arms about her and that foam finger and Robin Thicke. Looking back, Robin Thicke was a little old. She was a little young. But I just don't think that was the most controversial thing that happened that era, but that's of course what people were concerned with. But Bangers is a fun, funky, trap-inspired album in some ways, which bothers people, and I get that because, you know, of the appropriation of trap music and how it gets propped up when certain people do it, and it gets stifled when other people do it. But Bangers is a fun record. It's just kind of nostalgic for me from middle school. And yeah, Bangers. This is Plastic Hearts. I don't have all of Miley Cyrus's records because there's a lot of albums before this one and a couple albums in between Bangers and Plastic Hearts, but these are my favorites. I have Bangers, Plastic Hearts, Endless Summer Vacation, and those are my 3 favorite Miley solo records probably. But I feel like she's gonna put out a new album soon. It's gonna be really good. Her Flowers performance at the Grammys was very Tina Turner inspired, so it makes me feel like she might do another rock album. That'd be awesome. And she does it very well. This is my favorite Demi Lovato album right here, Tell Me You Love Me. Maybe it's because it reminds me of high school, or maybe it's just because it's really good, but it has kind of like this groovy R&B feel for the most part. Of course it has some pop songs, but I really like this record. Moving on. Conan Gray up the top up here. I love Conan Gray. I used to watch him on YouTube way back when, and he's such a cutie, and he makes great pop music. It's all about breakups. He really reminds me of myself. He harbors on one situation, writes about it for years. I get it. I get it. Kid Crow, and this is what's the second album called? The one with the rose on it. I don't remember what it's called, but it has Memories, and Memories was my favorite. Like, that reminds me of 2022. So heavy, and I was so sad. I wish that you would stay in my memories. Like, oh, that's a really good song. But you showed up today just to ruin things. I wanna put you in the past, but I'm traumatized. But you're not letting me do that. So tonight, I'm drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing the victim to be listened. And it's me when I say I stutter. But like, that songwriting coming, you ate that. You ate that. Like, the syncopation of all the words. And it just doesn't feel too busy. It just feels rhythmic and fun. It's a cool song, but it's also depressing. And I relate. This is Sour, Olivia Rodrigo. This is Guts, Olivia Rodrigo. Both great albums. I love Olivia Rodrigo on the record. She sounds so great on the record. This is Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin 30 Greatest Hits, Part 1 and Part 2. This is Aretha Franklin, The Best Of, so another compilation album. And then this is The Best of Aretha Franklin. All of these are compilation albums, but they're all Aretha Franklin. I love her, and she is an icon, a legend, one of the greatest voices of all time. God rest her soul. Over here we have Michael Jackson. This is Dangerous. And then we have Thriller, the best-selling album of all time. Then down here we have 24 Karat Magic. Bruno Mars. This is Spectrum with Shoshana Bean. Mother, love her. Sings her face off. I could use some lip balm, like it wouldn't hurt. But there's none in like the eye shot of my eyes. One sec. Found some. Continuing on. We have Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. I am obsessed with this album, first and foremost, Golden Hour. I'm also obsessed with Casey Musgraves' new song, Deeper Well, from her upcoming album, Deeper Well. Baby, Casey Musgraves, her pen is lethal. She's a country singer, singer-songwriter. Her vocals are usually really balanced, really even, really just kind of beautiful and smooth, but really just kind of present to tell the story. And you can always count on beautiful, clean vocals from her and storytelling that's either gonna be devastating or inspiring or gut-wrenching. Whatever it's supposed to be, she's gonna achieve that. She is such a good songwriter. Casey Musgraves is fantastic. She's like my secret fave. Like, I love all of her albums, all of her music. I love her, yeah. Yo, I should get more of her albums. This is the only one I have. I'll definitely get Deeper Well when it comes out, but I need to get some of her older records as well. There's definitely some gaps in this collection. If I had all the CDs I wanted, I'd probably have about 200, and I don't. I have about 115, like I said. This is Yola. I love Yola. Discovered her at Music Midtown 2018 and never looked back. This is the album that I fell in love with first. She has another album that I don't have on physical, but I love it as well, her second album. And it's funny, I don't remember what it's called. I love stuff and I can't remember its title, and I'm not lying, I just don't remember. This is Sugarland, Twice the Speed of Life, and this is Sugarland, Love on the Inside. These are two albums I loved as a child. Really nostalgic for me. I loved the country duo Sugarland. Jennifer, I don't know what I was about to say, but her name is Jennifer Nettles, and she's the lead singer. She's one of my favorite country vocalists. Her voice is so country, very yeah, but it's really gorgeous. She has a beautiful rendition of Oh Holy Night. And if you like country singers, country voices, she has a really pretty one. I love women in country. That's why I'm happy Beyonce's going there. I love female country singers, baby. And I already love Beyonce, and now she's a country singer too? Alright. This is The Color Purple, the original Broadway cast. This is The Color Purple, the revival, 2015 Cynthia Erivo version. The first one has Fantasia in it. These are Broadway cast albums of The Color Purple. I love The Color Purple. It's my favorite Broadway musical. The movie's amazing, the new one, but I don't have that on CD. I have these two from Broadway. Cynthia Erivo's Broadway cast recording was my favorite of these two, but Fantasia ate up the movie. She ate the movie up. This is Ray Charles, The Modern Sounds of Country Western Music, the same one I showed you on vinyl. This is the CD. And this is Deborah Cox. I don't know what this album's called, but it has this How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here song on it. That's this album. Okay. Moving on. We're really tearing through. Like, I'm way more than halfway through this CD book. This is Alicia Keys, the Alicia Keys page. 2 copies of songs in A minor. Songs in the Key of A, whatever it's called. Songs in A minor, 2 copies of that. I think one's thrifted, one was new. I don't know where there's 2 really on, to be honest. This is As I Am, Alicia Keys. This is The Diary of Alicia Keys. That's all Alicia Keys. Over here is Carole King, 2 copies of Tapestry. 2 copies of Tapestry. One is thrifted, one's new. That's definitely I remember accidentally buying another one over there. This is Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. This is Barbra Streisand, the Broadway album. Lots more Barbra Streisand on the next page. Back to Broadway, Color Me Barbara, a collection, greatest hits and more, and Barbra Streisand, greatest hits. That's all Barbara, one of my favorite voices of all time. A singer before there was auto-tune, so you know she could sing. Speaking of another singer before auto-tune, God rest her soul, Whitney Houston. I have a whole Whitney Houston page. This is My Love Is Your Love. This is I'm Your Baby Tonight, and this is Greatest Hits 1 and Greatest Hits 2. Just 1 and 2. I love Whitney Houston, one of my favorite singers. Another one of my favorite singers is Toni Braxton. Another 90s girl, before auto-tune. She sings her face off and she has like a alto, very deep alto voice. And I just love her. So this is Toni Braxton, that's the title and her name. Her first album. This is Toni Braxton's Secrets. This is like her 3rd or 4th album, I don't know which one. This is Love and Marriage, Divorce, Toni Braxton, Babyface. Love, Marriage, and Divorce, and this one came out like 2014. She has another album after that called Sex and Cigarettes, newer, like 2017 or 18. I love that one. She has one project on it with a song called Long As I Live. It might be Sex and Cigarettes. I love Long As I Live. If you ever listen to R&B radio, you know that song. So I love Toni Braxton. This is Sade, this is Love. This is the Sade Love Deluxe record. Love Sade. My voice teacher told me a lot about Sade when I was at college. Just made me think of him. We used to talk about how she always ends on the 9th, or often ends on the 9th of the chord, whatever chord is the final chord. She ends on the 9th of the chord. I said that. This is The Weeknd, this is Don FM. This is not my favorite record of his. I really don't know why I bought this. If I was gonna buy a Weeknd CD, I should have bought one that I really loved, and this isn't that one. Like, it's good, but I really love Starboy. I really love After Hours 2020. But no, I have Don FM. Mary J. Blige, I don't know what record this is. It just says MJB on it, but I think it has the Be Without You Baby song on it. I haven't listened to this one for a while. This is Cher, Heart of Stone. No, this is Cher, Heart of Stone. This is Cher, Bang Bang, the early years. That's early Cher. An ageless woman, Cher is. The best plastic surgery I've ever seen. Like, she is so gorgeous. This is Celine Dion. Oh my God. One of my favorite singers. You can tell I love female vocalists. If this CD collection shows you anything, it's that I love a female vocalist. Celine Dion is one of the best singers to ever breathe. It's ridiculous that she is as good as she is, and I'm so happy that she's still with us and that she made an appearance at the Grammys and she looked, you know, at least like healthy and living. She doesn't have to perform, I just want her to be well. She's made so many amazing records, they will stand alone and the test of time forever. This is Let's Talk About Love. This is Celine Dion. This is Water from the Moon, one of my favorite songs. This is Celine Dion, Falling Into You. And this is her Christmas album, These Are Special Times. Celine Dion. The next page is Mary J. Blige, Christmas. This is Christmas with Yolanda Adams. This is BB and CeCe's relationship albums, BB and CeCe Winans. Brother and sister, not husband and wife. And this is Bing Crosby's 20th anniversary Christmas album. And then the very final CD in this bunch is Carly Simon. Carly Simon back here in the back, all by herself. And then I have some empty pages. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to update you on my CD collection. I put it in a new case. I have all of the plastic cases in a crate in my closet. If you guys want to see those, let me know. I can make another video and I'll show you the CDs and their cases if you'd like. We can keep talking about CDs. I can talk about CDs forever and ever to the end of time. I love them so much. And I just feel like it's so weird that it's becoming so normal for nobody to own anything. We pay $10 a month, $11 a month for Apple Music or Spotify or whatever, and a YouTube, and that's how you listen to music. And you don't own the music, you just rent it. As soon as you don't pay that $10 or $11, you're not gonna be able to have access to those songs anymore. Do you know what I mean? Or I mean, with Spotify you can have ads, but like if my $11 on Apple Music bounces, baby, there's no more Apple Music. You know what I mean? And so it's like, having CDs, I feel like I can own my favorite artists, and sometimes I buy them from thrift stores, so I'm not directly supporting the artist because the album's obviously already been purchased new and now being sold used. But I feel like when I buy a new album and I buy it from the artist's website, it's more supportive than streaming. When I do stream, I use Apple Music every day of my life, all the time. But I listen to these CDs a lot too. In the car, I have a CD player right by my bed. There's another CD player in the other room out there. There's CD players all over the place, personally. Because I still value physical media when it comes to music. Best Buy took DVDs out of their, Best Buy took DVDs out of their stores. In 2024, they don't have any more physical media in Best Buy. And it's like the next generation is gonna be asking us what DVDs are. They're already asking what CDs are. They already don't know what CDs are. They grew up in the age of Spotify, Apple Music, etc. iTunes even before that. And so it's weird to not own anything. Everything you do is rent. You pay so much money to Netflix and Disney and Hulu and Paramount and whoever and HBO every month, and as soon as those subscriptions bounce, you can't see any of that stuff you've been paying for because you rent it. You don't own anything. You don't own the movies. You don't own the music. Everything is rented, you know? Like, now people buy ebooks instead of buying the physical books. You don't own the book. As soon as you get rid of that Kindle or you lose your password and you can't get back into your account, baby, what's tea? It's weird. And I love music more than anything, and so that is something that I like to memorialize. I like to have a physical manifestation of everything that I love. And so I've been collecting CDs for a couple of years. Vinyls are new to me, but I'm gonna start collecting vinyls too. They're more expensive though. That's why I like CDs, they're cheaper. Vinyls nowadays, they're trendy, so everybody's buying them. Buying them up, and they're like $50 in store now. That's why I like to thrift if I can. But CDs are like $1 at the thrift store. They're like $10 to $20 when you buy them new, depending on what it is, how many discs, what artist, if they're shipping, etc. But CDs used are super cheap nowadays, and so I just like to collect stuff like this while it's still around, because I feel like at some point everybody's gonna be like, damn, we really don't have anything for real. Everything's on a rented basis. So yeah, that's why I collect CDs. Not to end it on a low note. Everybody always says I drag it down with the facts of the matter, but that's just the truth. We don't own anything, and I like to own music. I love music so much. Speaking of that, I turned in, I think I have a record label. I turned in a song for mastering. I love music. I like to own music. I like to make music. I live and breathe music. So I wanted to make a little video about my CDs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok. All of those things are at koblizzy. You can even follow me on the artist formerly known as Twitter if you so choose, even though I tweet once every blue moon. That's at koblizzy as well. You can visit my new and improved koblizzy.com website. You can see my full portfolio of this podcast, my music, where to stream it, where to purchase it, as well as a contact form for my business email. You could also go to my Linktree, Linktree/koblizzy. On Linktree, you'll find all of my articles, all of my modeling portfolios as well as all the places you can stream my music, all the places you can stream this podcast, and all the places you can follow me, as well as contact information. So those resources are at your disposal, and they are linked to all at your disposal, not the camera, at your disposal, like the garbage disposal. Whenever I'm talking, I get myself worked up. I forget words. Anyway, that was this video. That is my CDs. Those are all the places you can find me. See you next time, whatever it may be. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end if you're still here. And subscribe, like the video if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Leave me a comment. Bye! I thought I could trust you, but all you do is lie. But I'll be honest, can't think of a time you cried. Thought we would be on this, thought we could be honest. All you do